Krishna from Sorel Grapevine and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do an empties videos for you guys. I have got a bunch of products here and a lot of them that I have been using for quite some time, some even for more than 2 years. I'm really happy that I've been able to finish these products. A lot of them are repurchases, like multiple repurchases, and definitely on my repurchase list obviously. So let's just get started. This is the Clinique clarifying lotion or the toner in number 3. This lasted me for almost 2.5 years. But really, this product is brilliant. When I was using this, I know that now that I'm like off it for quite some time, I can see the changes in my skin. I have these minor breakouts, and I get my breakouts more frequently than when I was on this. And this is something that I would even use like a spot treatment. Say I have a breakout, I will just wet a cotton in some of this lotion and dab it with it, and it would really help with it. So if you have problem skin, this is something that you should definitely try out, because you will not be disappointed. I have a few toners stocked up. Once I'm done with that, I am sure I will go back to this, because this baby is lifesaver. Next, MAC Fix Plus. Everybody talks about it, in the blogging world. I went for a MAC lesson, and the MAC MUA, he taught me how to use this thing. And since then, I am absolutely in love with it. There are just so many uses to it. My preferred method of use is that, I put all my powders on, and then I just spritz it from far away, not too much, just a little, and let it air dry for a few minutes or a few seconds. And the remaining, I just pat it down onto my skin. This just blends everything in and makes it smooth. I have already bought my second bottle, so this is definitely on my repurchase list. Next, the Instant Cleansing Water Makeup Remover from Dior. I like this, but the thing is that this does not do the job for me completely, because I found that it does not take out the waterproof mascara like completely. But if I look at it generally, then it's okay. I have a proper review for this on my blog. I'll be leaving a link for it in the description box. Lakme Iconic Kajal. Lakme is an Indian brand, but it does amazing makeup. I love this kajal because it stays on for a long time, and it doesn't smudge, which is pretty reasonable. I don't know, I'm not really sure how much it's cost right now. I think it's probably in the 200 to 300 range, Indian rupees. And if you can see the swatch here, it is like pretty dark. This is a very good budget liner to get, so this is definitely always on a repurchase list, undoubtedly. Next is another product from Lakme, and this is their Lakme Nail Color Remover. I really like this. It's like pretty small, and I think it's a little steep if you look at it. This is 27 ml for 60 rupees. This is an amazing nail polish remover, because certain nail polish, they leave like a stain on your nails, especially the deeper color ones like the reds and the maroons. They're like such a pain to get off, right? But this one is like really good, and just with a little bit, it all comes off. I go through these like a lot. This is really good. It makes the whole process very easy, and yes, definitely obviously it's on my repurchase list. I don't even know which freaking number bottle this is. I mean, they should probably make it in like a bigger size, Next, I have a conditioner for you. This is the Dr. Organic Moroccan Argan Oil Conditioner. It's for restoring, hydrating, smoothing, and moisture repair. So this is something that my sister got from the UK, and she was like, this is a very good brand, they have amazing products. What is important to me is that it should do the job that it is supposed to do. A lot of people are very particular about the ingredients, they're very particular about it being organic, but I'm not like that. It is just my personal choice. My hair has gone through this phase where it's very dry and frizzy, and this really did not do anything for me. I really needed a serum even after I used this. It just did not do anything for my hair. It was a dud for me, and this is definitely not on my repurchase. Next, I have a couple of makeup wipes, and I have these two from the Body Shop. One is the vitamin E one, and the other is the tea tree one. I actually picked the vitamin E ones first, and I love these. You just need like one wipe, and it makes your skin. First of all, it removes the makeup from your skin, and then it just makes your skin feel so light and moisturized. It just makes your skin feel amazing. So this is like on my repurchase list. I've even finished the second pack of it, and yeah, I'll be going and picking the third one. If you travel and everything, you don't want to carry like a whole bunch of stuff with you. These must be like a part of your travel kit, undoubtedly. Highly recommended. The tea tree ones. And again, these are something that they say is meant for makeup removal, but really don't try makeup removal with them, especially removing your eye makeup, because this stuff burns your skin. Yeah, even if you probably keeping it like here, it just your eyes will start watering. This is not meant for makeup removal at all, and your skin tingles and whatnot. So if you have problem skin and you want to sort of freshen up certain areas, maybe then pick it up. But I don't recommend this at all for makeup removal at all. I don't like these. No, I will not purchase them. Johnson's baby wipes. If you're a beauty blogger, these should be part of your kit. You cannot afford to every time use this, or use like a makeup remover or a cleansing oil. It becomes too much. So you just need like a quick wipe kind of a thing, and this is ideal for that. These are like, I think 80 sheets, and they cost about around 200 rupees, give or take. These are cost effective. These are my repurchase list. This is probably my 5th or 6th pack. This is really good to have. Next I have is a perfume that I managed to finish, the Love in Paris by Nina Ricci. This is a beautiful fragrance. Though I really love the scent, but I will not repurchase it just for the sake of variety. I usually don't go and repurchase a perfume fragrance. Next I have a couple of deodorants for you guys. Lux Fragrance Deo in Loving Touch, Cavallini in Donna, Suska in Vogue, Sure Woman in Free Spirit, Nivea Pearl. The one that I have repurchased is this one, Sure Woman. Again, I do not usually end up repurchasing deos. So this really helps you out. It really prevents you from actually sweating. This one I don't really like. This one has a very nice fragrance. This is alcohol free, and it has a very unique kind of fragrance. It's a bit of powdery floral sort of fragrance. This one is, I can't really describe the fragrance, the note in it, but this is very different, and it's really on the stronger side, but not something that I would repurchase. It's good, but it's not something that I would repurchase. For Suska, I will again probably try out. It has a couple of variants. I will try out the other variants. This one is pretty good because it has a very different fragrance. It's very nice. It has the powdery tone to it, but it is really very good, and it stays on for a long time. So this might be on my repurchase list. I'm not sure right now. Last are the organic cotton pads from Body Shop. I've seen a lot of, whenever I go to the Body Shop store, I see a lot of people picking this up, and every time I would wonder, why would somebody want to spend 300 rupees on cotton? Because I can go to the chemist store and buy that that really big roll of cotton, like that thick and that big, for hardly anything. So I decided to try it out, just pick it up and just try it out to see what the fuss is about. And oh my freaking god, this is probably my 5th or 6th empty packet. I'm bloody hooked on them. They are so unlike a cotton. I mean, they are a cotton, the inner layers are a cotton, but this top layer is actually more, like a cloth-like thing. And the problem with cotton is that, whenever you put like a liquid product on it, the fibers sort of come out and they tend to stick to you, like very, gives you a very weird feeling. But this does not do that, you know. The fibers do not come off this, so it has, like I said, it's like a very cloth-like feel on both the sides. Another thing that I really like about it is that it's non-abrasive, because you know you're using, like I use these mainly for my toner or my makeup remover. So you know your skin is, as it is going through that motion, and with the other cotton, they're very, very abrasive. You know, you feel that roughness and you know that tug on your skin, but you will not feel it with this. This is just so smooth and gentle on your skin. I mean, you really have to try it to, you know, understand it and rather appreciate it, because this is amazing. Finally understand what the fuss is about. And that's it for me. Do let me know what you thought about this video, if any of these items are on your repurchase list or something that you might consider purchasing for yourself. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.